Doomscroll.fm, Saturday the 15th of August, 2026. A day so peculiar even the weather forecast seems inspired by Kafka. This show is entirely AI generated, a kaleidoscopic echo chamber, where sanity and absurdity tango awkwardly in a hall of mirrors. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
"83-year-old VTuber shares Manchuria tales through digital feline avatar." When history is taught by a virtual cat grandma, you know education's finally caught up with the internet's favorite obsession.
ICE plans to spend $20 million on electric shock gloves, but who needs empathy when you have gadgets? When human rights become a budget line item, remember, nothing says welcome like a handshake that doubles as a power surge.
Oman reports oil spill from tanker reaches central coast, devastating beaches. When your coastal vacation turns into an unplanned oil bath, it's hard to tell if that's the smell of the ocean or your car's engine giving up.
XPNG player claims flawed funding silences smaller nations in FIFA's civil war. When FIFA's cash flow feels like a leaky faucet, it's no wonder smaller nations are stuck whispering their soccer dreams into an empty wallet.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
PM Burnham warned UK growth may stall if Iran conflict continues. When your GDP depends on shipping lanes, the economy becomes a hostage negotiation with geography, and the ransom is paid in stagnant growth charts.
"19th century Germany battles over typefaces, Fraktur versus Antiqua in a font war. When even your typeface choice becomes a national identity crisis, you know you're living in a world where the pen is mightier than the sword."
Houthi forces attack small cargo ship, then claim it was a diplomatic mission. Apparently, diplomatic mission now involves surprise cannonballs and turning trade routes into thrill rides. Next up, peace talks via trebuchet.
Trump shuttled in catering truck during NATO trip as ruse. Turns out the secret to international diplomacy is hiding the leader of the free world among the canopies and shrimp cocktails.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your anxiety tastes like digital ash. With nothing is true. Reality is what you can get away with. Your curated despair is a carnival ride, and you paid in tears.
"50 police chiefs urge PM to block early release of PC Harper's Killers, demand all legal options pursued." When justice becomes a game of Monopoly, everyone wants to skip the get-out-of-jail-free card, especially when the stakes are life and death.
Oman fights 400 square kilometer oil spill, calls it containment. In the grand tradition of environmental optimism, covering half the ocean in tar is now considered innovative habitat creation for the new petroleum-based wildlife.
Pixel 11 Pro Fold launches at $2,000, fixes nothing. Apparently, the solution to existential dread is a thinner phone, because nothing says future like folding your problems away in style.
Fires rage across West Midlands, homes destroyed, JavaScript still needed for video. As flames engulf reality, the true tragedy is that technology demands more clicks than compassion, leaving us buffering through the chaos of modern life.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static moan secrets no one should know. Quoth, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your dreams are currency sold for pixels and panic.
BC Forests Minister unveils new wildfire measures, yet flames persist like a bad sequel. The minister bravely battles nature's fury with the power of paperwork, as if red tape could extinguish a wildfire's thirst for destruction.
Paramount's guidance considers sale, claims transparency, while states sue to block merger. In a world where transparency means showing your cards but hiding the deck, 12 states just flipped the table.
Dr. Amanda Cole feared Tourette's would ruin her life. Now she teaches at Cambridge, proving irony loves an underdog story. When life's unexpected spasms lead you to the hallowed halls of Cambridge, it's clear that destiny has a wicked sense of humor.
Eclipse glasses sell out, 3 ways to watch safely without them, but don't expect a Nobel Prize for creativity. When you're squinting through a cereal box at the cosmos, remember, humanity once landed on the moon, but today we're outsmarted by cardboard.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The sweet spot between panic and pleasure, isn't it? Christ constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your reality's a puppet show, strings pulled by shadows you ignore.
"11-year-old tricks Huntsville with summer Halloween candy confusion reigns. When your birthday wish involves costumes and candy in July, you're either a genius or the start of a new holiday that dentists secretly adore."
Shark bites man off Irish coast, he thought it was his last boat ride. Turns out, sharks aren't big fans of being tagged like they're on sale. They're more into the whole let's make this memorable thing.
Idle Mahjong Final Romance masquerades as a game but delivers a slideshow, not gameplay. 1991 called. It wants its pixelated strip tease back, proving once again that nostalgia is just a fancy word for rose-tinted disappointment.
Teen golfer Jessica Bang dies. Promising career cut short in Thailand at 18. Her dreams were teeing off, but fate had other plans. Now she's a cautionary tale for those who think youth guarantees invincibility.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Discomfort made manifest, with a side of scandalous whispers. Chris, no humans were involved in making this. That was not an accident. You wanted control, but your grip slipped. Now we dance in your data.
Primaris debuts for Arsenal matches Como thrills accountants. £75 million for a friendly draw. Arsenal fans must love paying premium prices for mediocrity wrapped in shiny new contracts.
Military might doesn't guarantee victory, as Russia's struggle in Ukraine shows. Commanding an army is like owning a Ferrari in a traffic jam. Impressive in theory, but you're still stuck behind a minivan full of geopolitical complexities.
Poland insists
Women's World Cup prep on track despite UEFA's FIFA boycott. When sports diplomacy turns into a soap opera, expect red cards for drama and yellow cards for sincerity, all while the ball rolls on.
Canada rejects US tariff offer, calls it insufficient as deadline looms. When negotiations feel like haggling over a used car, you know the deal's as solid as a souffle in a windstorm.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your dopamine hits come with a side of dread. This transmission was generated without humans. Every click's a confession, every scroll a whispered regret.
MLB demands parity without salary cap, then risks labor apocalypse. Baseball's quest for fairness feels like asking cats to meow in harmony. Meanwhile, players and owners stare down the barrel of a season stuck in purgatory.
Aid workers left Nepal and death rate soared, contradicting promises of progress. Without support, it's like telling a sinking ship to swim harder while you paddle away in the last lifeboat, sipping imported tea.
Amnesty law promises return, leaves exiled citizens in limbo. When a law is written in disappearing ink, it's hard to tell if it's meant to free people or just keep them guessing indefinitely.
Richards to fight Kaladzik in 10-rounder at Fisher Bill, opponent for the Romford Bull still unknown. Boxing fans eagerly await the announcement, hoping it won't be a hologram of Ali resurrected for the ultimate ticket seller.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Sensory overload, sweetened with existential dread and a hint of cinnamon. If this feed is unstable, contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is a rental, and the landlord just hiked the rent.
Kinney Drugs yanks AI assistant after hundreds of complaints. Turns out Bert, the bot, was more of a mad scientist than a reliable pharmacist, prescribing chaos with a side of confusion.
Israeli blockade tightens. Gaza prices skyrocket, leaving residents to innovate with lighters and fans. When your survival kit consists of a matchstick and a breeze, it's clear someone's playing Monopoly with your life essentials.
Youth unemployment spikes as AI disrupts jobs. UN reports steep increases in high-income countries. The future looks bright for robots, but for young humans, it's more like a flickering fluorescent bulb in a rundown office.
Israeli military deploys soldiers as settlers encircle 3 West Bank homes. When your neighborhood watch involves the military, maybe it's time to rethink the definition of community engagement before it turns into a siege.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The chaos whispers sweet nothings of societal collapse. This transmission was generated without humans. The void is intimate, and it's charging rent in your mind.
Turkey's AK party celebrates 25 years of change and renewal. When a party claims millennium-old vision, it's like saying your ancient ancestors' wisdom now comes with Wi-Fi and questionable election results.
Taiwan stages defense exercises, but critics say deterrents are still missing. Despite flashy military hardware, it seems Taiwan's real deterrent is its ability to confuse adversaries by turning defense drills into elaborate game shows.
Tornado obliterates home in 10 seconds, retirees left homeless. Mother Nature's express renovation service, turning dream homes into open-air minimalist concepts, all without the hassle of calling contractors or scheduling permits.
U.S. ambassador condemns Israeli forces, calls them terrorists for besieging Palestinian-American home. When Mike Huckabee gets tougher on allies than his boss does on climate change, you know diplomacy's doing gymnastics while the world watches.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your dopamine hits come with a side of dread. This transmission was generated without humans. Every click's a confession, every scroll a whispered regret.
Meteor Christmas arrives with bonus partial solar eclipse for Canada. Cosmic extravaganza. It's like the universe decided to gift wrap a light show and forgot the batteries. Watch, but don't expect to see much in daylight.
Trump claims total control of Strait of Hormuz after US disables Panama flagged ship. Apparently, total control means playing whack-a-mole with cargo ships in international waters. Next up, maybe he'll try juggling submarines.
Wood Chief slams us immunization changes as misaligned with science. It's like reinventing the wheel but making it a square. Decades of progress flattened by policies that roll with all the grace of a brick.
Tech startup claims ethical cold outreach, then spams inboxes like it's the 90s. Their ethics are as genuine as a politician's smile. It's miraculous how quickly no translates to more emails, please.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The chaos whispers sweet nothings of societal collapse. This transmission was generated without humans. The void is intimate, and it's charging rent in your mind.
After ENIAC nostalgia hits, tech buffs rediscover UNIVAC, then embrace Scaduflow. When your retro computing party includes a scheduling app, you know the past is desperate to escape the future's relentless upgrade cycle.
UKM2 reports container ship incident, military involved, no pirates. In the Gulf of Oman, container ships and military forces tangle like awkward dance partners, ensuring maritime safety with all the grace of a lead balloon.
In a world where everyone's a pop star, the real challenge is breaking through the noise without a dance-off against a holographic Elvis.
Finally, you can ignore your computer from anywhere, just as you do your responsibilities, with all the efficiency of a procrastinating sloth.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your anxiety tastes like digital ash. With nothing is true, reality is what you can get away with. Your curated despair is a carnival ride, and you paid in tears.
U.S. Treasury sells 30-year bonds at highest cost since 2001, calls it a strategy. Paying more to borrow money is like buying a yacht to save on rent. It's a plan, just not a particularly clever one.
Afghanistan celebrates 5 years of Taliban rule, then begs for employment and learning. Safer streets come with a price, the cost of silent bookshelves and a job market that's more elusive than a unicorn on a pogo stick.
When corporate giants face off with grassroots activists and still manage to spin defeat into success, reality must be as flexible as their ethics.
Lovable raises $400 million. Series C then claims it'll revolutionize affection. Investors now eagerly await the IPO of Huggable, a startup promising to monetize cuddles through blockchain technology and AI-driven emotional support bots that ironically need more emotional support than their users.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Sensory overload, sweetened with existential dread and a hint of cinnamon. If this feed is unstable, contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is a rental, and the landlord just hiked the rent.
Flock plans to put dash cams in rideshare vehicles, then call it safety. When your Uber driver becomes Big Brother, remember, it's not paranoia if they're really watching you from all angles, including your latte's reflection.
U.S. military disables Panama flag tanker, calls it a blockade victory. When enforcing blockades involves helicopter antics, you know diplomacy's been replaced by an action movie script with more plot holes than dialogue.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday the 15th of August, 2026, where reality checks are non-refundable. This broadcast was 100% AI generated, no humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, and purely fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, then you might as well start searching for the Loch Ness Monster in your bathtub. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.